Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to play with a little bit of new Tom Ford, specifically the new Mink Mirage quad. And evidently this is supposed to be the replacement for Cocoa Mirage. And you guys, this is a very well loved quad that I have had for years. So today we are going to take this guy for a little test run, and I'm going to give you some of my thoughts on the new formulation, as well as show you how I created this eye using the new Tom Ford Mink Mirage. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we are going to play with the new replacement for Cocoa Mirage, and that is the new Tom Ford, and this is Mink Mirage. So here is this beauty, and I'm going to give you a little close-up as well as swatches. And from what I understand, that is that they have taken my beloved Cocoa Mirage. You guys, I've had this for years and I still use this guy all of the time. And I will admit, when I was purchasing this off of Selfridges, it was said it was exclusive at Selfridges. The picture of this Mink Mirage that was showing up on the site, it looked like one of these was either going to be a bit of a shimmer shade. So my favorite formulation of Tom Ford shadows is this one, but like with one that has a teeny bit of one of his lovely kind of shimmer slash shades in it. So when I got this, I was like, oh, it's all mattes. Not that it is not lovely, but I was a little bit disappointed because that's what I was expecting. Anyways, we are going to create a basic look because, as I said, this has been my beloved Cocoa Mirage, and it sounds like they are discontinuing this, and then this is going to be the new guy. So you guys, what they did is they changed just a little bit and they put in a really pretty black, okay, more of a neutral black over here. So first of all, I'm going to give you swatches. I want to show you, this is the original Cocoa Mirage, and then this is the new Tom Ford Mink Mirage. Now, as you can see from here, and even this guy, these first three are very similar. I would say this color has a little reddish brown, a little bit more rich in the Cocoa Mirage. And then this one is still just beautiful, but just a little bit different. And then you've got a really nice deep black color here. So just a slight change, and it's gonna give you that perfect neutral eye. Now, I did get an email from Marjorie, subscriber, thank you, that had mentioned that the formulation of the Tom Ford shadows has changed and that it contains talc. So on the box here, you guys, the first ingredient is talc, and I'm going to be honest, I don't have any of my old boxes, so maybe the formulation had that as well before, but just thought it's worth mentioning because that can be problematic for some people. And also talc is one of those kind of controversial ingredients. Many people are taking that ingredient out. They've done a lot of research on this, you guys, between you know, it's not an actual carcinogen in cosmetics, but again, if that is something that you are concerned about, and talc can be tricky for some people, then you're going to want to go ahead and pass on these shadows. Okay, let's do a quick and easy look using this guy right here, using this kind of oyster shadow here. And I will say these shadows are very easy to blend. They're very creamy. I'll bring you in a little closer. And we'll just start by placing this all over the lid to give us a nice canvas. Then we're gonna start to build. So you guys, this shadow right here, this is like my favorite kind of neutral shadow. I love this one from Cocoa Mirage as well. So oftentimes, even with my Cocoa Mirage, I would often use just these two colors for a real quick and easy look. So I'm gonna be using the Worker 2 brush from Sonia G. And I'm just gonna dip it in. You guys, they are slightly powdery, but again, very creamy. So far they have good performance that I expect from Tom Ford, but we'll talk a little bit more about that. And I'm just gonna start building a crease. Now, as you can see, nice pigmentation. And I'm just gonna build a little in the crease and then bring the rest of the shadow down onto the lid. Okay, I really like just that kind of taupey color all over and creating a little shadow right through here. Then we're gonna go in and we are gonna deepen the outer V with this deeper cocoa shade over here. And I'm going to be using actually the Wayne Goss number 20 for this guy. I'm washing some of my Sonia G, so I am gonna come over here and we are just gonna kind of create a little bit of a V here, a little deeper. I'm gonna pull a little bit of that just up deep in that crease, just a tad. This is basically going to give you that classic kind of easy, smoky, day-to-day eye look. I'm gonna go in with this big fluffy brush and just kind of even out any harsh edges. I'm gonna go in with this brown. We're gonna run a little bit of that underneath the lash line. Okay, creating a nice little shadow underneath the eyes. Then we're gonna go in with this beautiful black, okay? And I will say this is super pigmented and lovely. So what I'm gonna do is I'm using a really, I'm using a kind of liner brush here. And I am going to go as close to the lash line, creating a little bit of definition close to the lash line. I'm gonna close my eyes. So you guys, this is just your basic, lovely, smoky eye, day to day. And I love the black in here. I'm actually going to use a gel liner, and I'm going to go a little bit deeper on my particular lid, but you could leave it right there. I tend not to put black underneath my eyes here, but you certainly could. But I just wanted to show you that liner is deep enough, and we could build it up, and we also could make it a little bit even smudgier. For my more mature eyes, I like to use a little bit of a gel eyeliner just so it stays in place. And I'm just gonna go as close to the lash line. And I'm using the Chantecaille. This is the Luster Glide Silk Eyeliner in Raven. Going to take that Sonia G. This is the Pencil Pro, and then I'm just going to soften that just a little bit. Okay guys, I'm gonna close my eyes, just kind of show you how this just is gonna be a perfect kind of neutral I. And again, very versatile. So one thing I will say is, now, if you have this and you love it, do you actually need this? I think that the difference would be is if you really enjoy using a black liner, then I think that's gonna be the difference. And you are not going to get quite as much as this is a little bit of a reddish toned brown. And I feel like that was kind of a special color that I always enjoyed in this guy. But again, if you don't own Cocoa Mirage and you are someone who really enjoys a little bit more of a really nice deep black, you're gonna love the Mink Mirage. I am gonna go ahead, put mascara on, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, we have our eyeballs on, and just wanted to give you a quick little update. I did run down to Nordstrom, and the two that they had in stock, or that you could actually touch and play, was Sous Le Sable and the Mink Mirage. So I'm going to be honest with you, I played around with the Sous Le Sable and I wasn't blown away. Now, partly is because the other day when I was talking about my favorites, I had used the Surat Beauty. I had used this quad right here. And you guys, there was a few shades in here that were kind of similar. The Sue has a little bit more mauve, but I had just picked up the Elemental Quad from Chanel. So I was feeling a little saturated with eyeshadows. And after using this guy, you guys, I ended up ordering some more. I ordered another little quad of my Surat shadows because these are just so creamy, buttery, like they're just one of my favorite formulations, especially on more mature eyes. So then lo and behold, Tom Ford launched all of these lovely neutrals, but I'm kind of a little bit more intrigued with the Surat Beauty. And then I was watching Mel Thompson, which made me laugh because she had even mentioned, although these are expensive shadows, she is like the Tom Ford, she's been using those shadows forever, and she had mentioned that the ones that she had purchased were just not quite the same quality as previous Tom Ford. So with that being said, I think this is probably going to be my one and only, also because it's sold out everywhere. So you guys, am I happy that I got this? I actually am, because I love this black in here. It just works for a really nice kind of neutral palette that's got everything you need, easy to travel with. And again, you know, if this is the replacement for Cocoa Mirage, I think that if you don't have this and you want to dive into Tom Ford, then yes, you would really enjoy this Mink Mirage. Just an easy eye look, you guys, and for someone like myself who just likes to kind of focus on quads versus palettes because I get overwhelmed, this is going to be great in my repertoire. So that is my Mink Mirage eye look, and as usual, I would love to hear what you picked up, your thoughts on the new Tom Ford quads. Forward to watching other people's videos on these, you guys, as well. I know Michelle Wong's gonna do an awesome job. Mel Thompson's video was amazing. So thank you for watching mine, and I will be back with another video soon.